Well, I'm back out in this part of the forest where I've been collecting white chanterelles since July of this year, and now it's October 8th, and there's been a lot of rain the last few days. Big storm 2 nights ago, and I was anticipating that a lot of these, if there were any whites still left here, they'd be pretty soggy, and of course that's what I'm finding. There is, however, still some that are worth collecting, and so I'm just going to take a video of the ones here. I guess I usually take videos of whites early in the season, and these are certainly later in the season for them, but kind of interesting. So here they are. So those are actually really looking nice. But you can see the rot is set in there because it's so wet. Let's have a look. There's another one hiding up here somewhere. Where is it? Look at the size of that, eh? Pretty hard to, so mushy, but might be worth carving some of that out because it's so large. Most of the white chanterelles that I had mentioned earlier that I was seeing are pretty rotten, certainly waterlogged, and but it's kind of fun to be at the end of a flush of mushrooms like that, because you start to see the ones that have been underground for a long time and just finally starting to show above the moss. And this one is just such a good example of that I I thought I'd take a picture of it. Here it is. So there's the little piece I saw at first, and as you can see, it's just completely surrounded by moss. But as you move the moss away, there it is. Pretty amazing. I suspect this one's going to be pretty, yeah, it's all pretty past. But it's just interesting that you can come by an area like this and have no idea that just under the moss is these treasures. I notice there's a little lump to the side here. Yeah, there was one under there too. But we'll just leave that because they're definitely past. And of course you can see right here evidence that somebody was by earlier in the season and got some. So who knows where amongst the moss there may be these mushrooms.